Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome, and today I am bringing you another system guide. This is a part of my Traverse the Verse series. Today we're going to look at Baker. Now, the Baker system is located more to the easterly side of the verse. It has 5 jump points leading to it or from it. The first is Teak, which is a UEE-controlled system, and this is via a medium jump point, and then you have 4 large jumps. First one is to Keel, also under the UEE. Then you have Pallas and Hader, not Hodor, which is Jan-controlled space, and then Osiris, which is a developing system. Now, although Baker is under UEE control, it is unrepresented at this time, which means that there are no Senate seats. They're not represented within the Senate of the UEE. It was discovered in 2522 from the Keel system, but forgotten shortly after this as it's a binary system, making it difficult and dangerous to terraform. Now, what it means by a binary star system is it has 2 suns. Both of them are K-type main sequence stars, and the system is within a P-type orbit, which means the suns are in the middle and the planets circle around. Unfortunately, this system is pretty barren, which is why it's unrepresented. Now, starting from the centre and working our way out, Baker 1 is a small planet. It's got a dense iron core but no mantle. It's also dangerously close to the stars, which means it's very difficult to visit. And it has been said that you need extra plating or armour for your ship in order to do so. It's got quite an unpredictable trajectory, which means that in about 150 plus million years, it'll be consumed by the stars. Going further out, you've got Baker 2, which is more of a smog planet, a bit like our Venus of Sol system. It's got a highly poisonous and corrosive atmosphere. Spacecraft hulls will deteriorate when close to the surface, so don't get too close. Going further out, you've got both the Osiris jump and the Teak jump, as well as the Pallas jump. It seems as though the majority of the jumps are close to the centre of the system. And then you get to Baker 3, which is an ice giant. Now, the surface is apparently constantly growing for some reason, and scientists are keeping an eye on it, but they are unsure why. So we may see something develop out of that later on in the game. A little further out from Baker 3 is the Kovalex shipping hub, which is called Xenia. Now, Baker is a transitory point for the Jan space. We have 2 jumps going into Jan space. It is useful for Kovalex to keep their fees and import taxes lower by being out here in the fringes. So expect lots of cargo transporting goods to and from the Jan space. Not fancy work, they say, but it's good, steady work. So if you're looking to just nice, quiet fringe work, that's probably the place to be. This shipping hub has 2 Kovalex offices, an FTL courier station, which is a place to get courier jobs, a convenience store, a repair shop, also a bar called Torchlight Express, which is run by an ex-miner. All places I think we'll need to visit one day. A little further out, you've got 2 more jumps. You've got the Keel jump and the Hader jump. This time these are a little closer to the outer fringes than dead in the centre. Baker 4 has no atmosphere or magnetic field, but it's got lots of mineral deposits, and because of this, there is the Shuban mining site known as Geo. Now, they managed to get the mining rights to the planet, and the majority of the mining stations are on the surface. It is home to a lot of stores and shops, including a TDD, another bar, and a repair shop. Most of these are mainly used by the miners. Now, the lore for the Baker system, they have a Sata Ball team within the Territorial League, known as the Baker Custlers. So even though they're unrepresented and out, kind of left alone, they still have a Sata Ball team. In a recent news story, a gunrunner using a freelancer tried to hide on Baker 2, which is the highly poisonous and corrosive atmosphere planet, and his whole ship dissolved around him and he died. Baker 4 is home to a lady called Bernadine Clint, who was a beam operator, famous because she recently celebrated her 50th anniversary with Shuban. She'd been working as a beam operator for them for a lot of years. But she also makes the Cocoa Cherry bars, so that's something to look out for. Geo is also home to the 2945 mining rescue challenges, where the mining rescue teams compete in various rescue challenges to show off their skills because they are so damn good at it. Now, what Baker is most likely known for is the Able Baker Challenge. This is the most dangerous underground race in the Empire. It varies each year, so it's not the same track or the same route. One year it may be navigating around Baker 1, which is very close to the suns and can be dangerous. Maybe around Baker 2 with the unstable environment. And also Baker 3 going around the ice giants, looking out for all the ice structures. All of them quite dangerous in themselves, but they also have the occasional weapons free round, which, although killing is frowned upon, so not gunning down your opponents, but mainly for disabling their ships. It sounds like a very challenging race. So if you are a racer, it's something to keep your eye on, and you may be able to get some high stakes and win big, but at a bigger risk. Anyway, this was the Baker system. Nothing too fancy in this system, but I would like to visit these new hubs and check out the ice planet. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what system you would like to see next. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.